closing statement.
We've heard a lot about fiscal condition here tonight. I want to ask you to separate the fiscal rhetoric from the fiscal reality. The reality is your taxes haven't gone up what you're paying in the last 16 years. The reality is that our water rates are 1/3 of the Indianapolis rates. And quite honestly, John, the reality is that in the last term on council, you were the only city councilman who voted for a tax increase. And before you say you didn't do it, here it is, Resolution CC 426-10-1 on October 6, 2008, Mr. Asutero was the only city councilman to vote against capping our taxes. So when we hear about fiscal responsibility, I don't understand quite where you're coming from on that, John. But this election is really about the road ahead, where we go from here, and how the city has managed to continue to make it one of the best places to live, work, and raise a family anywhere.
Thank you, Mr. Brainerd. Mr. Spiegelman.
Tonight, you've heard the candidates again for the second time in a mayoral debate. The choices are clear. The bottom line is for the people of Carmel to decide whether they want to continue on the same road of liberal borrowing and spending. The choices, as I said, are clear. And I urge the people of Carmel to show up at the polls in massive numbers and to choose wisely in respect to their future leadership for the next 4 years. It is that important, and it is the most critical election, in my opinion, in Carmel history. May God bless you all, and may God bless our wonderful city. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you, Mr. Spiegelman. Mr. Asutero.
In regard to the resolution the mayor was speaking about, it is a useless resolution that he likes to pass and has the council pass it because it limits what it does not limit. It says place this limit, but it's not binding with the state. Our tax rate's based on our expenditures. Anyway, Carmel was a great place to raise a family 30 years ago when I moved here, and is still that way today. The reason it is a great place to live because of the people, not any single individual, politician, amenity, or anything else. I want to bring back responsible leadership, fiscal discipline, and transparency to the city. Carmel is no longer a city of 20,000 people. City government needs to change. All decisions cannot continue to be made in the mayor's office. I am a proven leader in government, business, military, and family. You want to bring back good government to Carmel, rather than the mismanagement that you've seen on TV and in the newspapers over the last 4 years. Vote Asutero on May 3rd.
Thank you, Mr. Asutero. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to remind you again that May 3rd is Election Day, and we do hope that you will vote.